Lajos Egri's book, The Art of Dramatic Writing, is a must-read for screenwriters, novel writers, or anyone trying to craft deep, meaningful stories. 2 reasons to buy The Art of Dramatic Writing. His insights on what he calls the premise are fantastic. And even more powerful, maybe even game-changing, is what he has to say about character development and how to develop compelling character arcs. Why? Let's dig deeper to find out. What's up, storytellers? On today's video, I'm reviewing Lajos Egri's book, The Art of Dramatic Writing, and I highly recommend you read it, especially if you're looking to catapult your writing to the next level. Seriously, you need to buy this book. It is amazing. I'm Sherer, author of the time travel novel TIMESLINGERS, and co-writer and producer of Star Wars Rivals, the fan film. If you want more details about the process of writing and producing science fiction and fantasy stories, subscribe to this channel and check out more of our videos. Links to everything discussed in today's video, including a link to purchase The Art of Dramatic Writing, are in the description down below. Here are the most compelling reasons to read The Art of Dramatic Writing, and also what happens when you don't adhere to Lajos Egri's formula. You get Game of Thrones Season 8, and I'll explain why. Oh no! Lajos Egri, if I'm pronouncing that right, I have no idea, was a playwright. He wrote stage plays. I'm willing to bet that you don't. So why should you read this book, The Art of Dramatic Writing? Because like all great storytellers, he understood storytelling in a way that transcends all forms of media. And if you want to write deep, meaningful stories, definitely pay attention to what Lajos has to say. There's a lot in this book, but there are 2 great reasons to choose it, and both relate to why I started this YouTube channel and why I started our production company, the Reclamation Society. The first is that Egri presents some transformational insights on what he calls the premise. What is the premise? It's the reason your story resonates with your audience, the core truth that it explores that connects with the human experience. One of the things I loved about The Art of Dramatic Writing is that it's full of examples, particularly from Shakespeare, arguably one of the best storytellers in history. The book also breaks down how to craft your premise and even gives you a formula you can use to do so, which I'm always a fan of formulas. I love formulas. If you want your story to connect with audiences on a deeper level, lean into the premise. Really explore where the truth lies and craft the story around that truth. But maybe the best part of The Art of Dramatic Writing is Egri's exploration of character development and character arcs. He starts by explaining how character development needs to occur in a way that audiences will understand it. Then he gives us a methodology for ensuring that audiences will buy into incremental changes in our characters. To illustrate his method, Lajos would say that a character shouldn't skip development phases. If by the end of a story a character is going to commit a murder, that character's arc might look like starting the story experiencing fear, then starting to become resentful. That resentment might lead to deep-seated distrust, and that deep-seated distrust might transform into paranoia. Once paranoid, the character could have a triggering event, something that made them really angry. And in that moment of paranoid rage, the character could commit a murder, and we'd believe it because we watch them change over time. That's a powerful insight from The Art of Dramatic Writing. Character development needs to be foreshadowed. If our character went from resentment straight to murder, the audience probably wouldn't buy it. Think of Dany's character development in season 8 of the TV show Game of Thrones. A lot of people complained about her sudden change. Why? Because it seemed like she skipped phases of her character development arc. But if the storytellers had followed Egri's advice, Dany's character arc may have felt way more believable. The point being, if you're like me, you want to develop character arcs that audiences resonate with on a deep, meaningful level. Lajos Egri gives us a powerful example of how to do that in this book. If you're looking to develop more compelling premises that resonate with audiences on a deeper level, and if you want your characters to feel real and authentic, then definitely pick up a copy of The Art of Dramatic Writing. It's one of my favorite books on storytelling. What are your favorite books on the art of storytelling? Leave me a comment and let me know. The link to The Art of Dramatic Writing is in the description down below. Buying the book using that link helps support the channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. Learn alongside us as we write and produce deep, meaningful science fiction and fantasy. If you like this video, use your mouse to murder that like button for me, depending on where you are in your character arc, that is, and keep telling deep, meaningful stories. I'll see you on the next video.